A top Tennessee Republican lawmaker now supports removing the bust of a Confederate war general from the state capitol.
Now, the Nathan Bedford Forrest bust has been there since the late 1970s. State Capitol Newsroom reporter Chris Bungard discusses the great debate with Republican Caucus Chair, East Tennessean Jeremy Faison.
The House Republican Caucus Chair brought up the bust issue this week during an interview about next year's session.
Another thing that'll come up this year is Nathan Bedford Forrest.
Outside of previous Governor Bill Haslam, Representative Jeremy Faison has been one of the few Tennessee Capitol Hill Republicans to even talk about what should be done about the bust of Confederate General Nathan Bedford Forrest. It sits in an alcove between the Capitol's House and Senate chambers.
We've passed laws to keep us just from emotionally grabbing something of historical value and doing away with it. And this is a great place for debate.
Now, 2 years later, Faison has made up his mind, remove the Confederate general's bust from the Capitol, he says.
I think you're going to see a move to move him to a museum and then honor some people who deserve to be honored in one of those 8 alcoves.
Is that what you now support?
Absolutely.
You know you didn't about a year or two ago.
I've studied a lot about him.
Confederate General Forrest was a slave trader before the Civil War, revered as a military tactician during the conflict, and an early leader of the Ku Klux Klan after the war, before later disavowing the white supremacist group. Representative Faison hopes there's a legislative resolution urging the Tennessee Historical Commission to make the final decision to remove the Forrest bust.
I would vote for that. I'd sign on to that saying, hey, Historical Commission, let's move him down the hill to the museum.
That would be to the State Museum as a new place for this controversial bust. Reporting from the state capitol, Chris Bungard.